What's up, Rowdy here, and what we're gonna do in this video is talk about the topic of will we see a vegan world by our lifetime? Now, this following clip was taken from my new podcast, The Two Rowdy Vegans, that I started in collaboration with Renee King-Sonnen of Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. If you haven't heard about her, she's a true visionary in this movement. She's a cattle rancher's wife who transformed her husband's cattle ranch into a vegan sanctuary. And now through her program, the Rancher Advocacy Program that I've been very honored to work with, she is supporting other farmers and ranchers in transitioning out of animal ag. So she's really cool. This clip is really awesome. I really enjoyed this. We talk about the foundational pieces of our activism in a way of looking at it. This is really how I personally think about activism. I just kind of like lay it all out here. So I hope you enjoyed this clip. And since you're watching this on YouTube, a quick tip: if you click the little settings icon somewhere down here, you can watch this video in 1.25 speed, 1.5 speed, or even 2 times speed if you feel like it. That way, you get the knowledge faster, you save your time. So, hope you enjoyed this clip. See you inside. As I've noticed a very interesting trend. There are people who, they see all this, they see the disconnect, they see the horrible way the animals are treated, and they themselves might be vegan, most of them are. And there are some people who say, this is crazy, and they're kind of in this, I hope things get better, I wish for a better world, but I don't really think things can change. But then on the other end, there are people, and this is where I stand, where I'm like, no, this is gonna end. We are gonna create peace, and I'm gonna make it happen. I take responsibility, and I move for my vision. So how are you personally?
I think we will see a peaceful world where animals are not exploited, but I think that we have to get on every platform we can get on. We have to be willing to get our face, our name, our words out there. We have to be heard. We can't sit behind our 4 walls depressed and doing nothing about it because we feel so horrible about what's going on in the world. I mean, there are days I don't want to get up. There are days I am scared to death. So the F what? I have to put one foot in front of the other and do it anyway. It's my responsibility. So do I think it's going to happen? Yeah, but only if people do that. People have to get up no matter how they feel. It ain't about our feelings. What I've had to learn is my feelings are not facts. I will feel scared to death one day and optimistic and ready to go the next. So I don't rely on my feelings to tell me whether I should do something. If I'm feeling, blue or sad, I still get up and put a smile on my face and go do this. I have to.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fully on board with you because in my mind, I'm like, there's no alternative.
Yeah.
Like, what else are we gonna do but do something about it? Like, not do something about it? That just makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I'm fully like, yeah, let's do it. And like you said, yeah, I think our feelings do not at all dictate who we get to be. One of the things that I've been trying to push in the community is that sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel angry, sometimes we feel frustrated. When we face reality, especially because it's so horrible, we can feel these feelings. But me personally, in those moments, I still choose who I am. I still choose to come from love. I choose it because I believe that I can choose that in every moment and in every conversation that I have, in every time that I'm speaking out and I might be scared or intimidated or whatever it is. I'm like, okay, I feel this. I acknowledge it. I'm not gonna try to suppress it. I acknowledge it. I feel it. But I'm like, well, so what? I still choose to be who I'm committed to being.
Walk through.
And I'm gonna create what I'm committed to creating. Yeah. Because what I've noticed for anyone who's had any success in any field is that they move from a place of vision and commitment.
That's right.
Not from a place of, this is how I feel.
That's right.
And they develop things like disciplines. One of the reasons that I put out a video on Instagram every single day and that I push myself to create content to change the world is because it's a discipline for me.
And it's a good one. You're doing a great job at that.
Like, whatever happens during the day, I'm gonna get that done, and I'm committed to that. And it doesn't, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. Like last night when I was editing the video for today, I was so tired. It was like 2 in the morning, I was still at it. My computer was having all sorts of problems. My computer's, my screen is all cracked now, I can barely see my screen. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I have to choose whether I'm gonna be a victim to that or whether I'm gonna live my commitment. And for me, I just choose to live my commitments no matter what.
Exactly.
And I believe that the more we have people in our community who are vision driven or who are driven by their commitments, who tell themselves, this is what I'm going to create, this is the difference I'm going to create. I was so inspired the other day when Earthling Ed posted a post on Instagram, and he said that between last October and this October, almost 34,000 people signed up for Challenge 22.
That's incredible.
Through his links on his social media content. And I saw that, and it's incredible. And because I read the comments of that post, and what I saw a lot of people say is, they're like, wow, that's awesome, like, congratulations, this is so cool, keep doing what you're doing, and things like that, which is all awesome. And I feel the same way. But the second thing that I think after I admire that is, how am I going to do that?
Yep.
I ask myself that question. How am I going to create this type of impact?
Right.
And because I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
And if I can do it, then anyone else can do it. It's just a matter of commitment. If he can figure out a way to do it, there's no reason why I can't do the same thing.
Well, you know what it is? A lot of us are so afraid to be of our own greatness. We all have an ability to excel and be really great at whatever we're here to do. You know, and we always play it so small, typically. I mean, we play our lives, downplay it. You know, we are amazing beings, you know, and once I went vegan, it was as if everything in me that I'd always thought I was supposed to do with my life, you know, it all just concentrated into my purpose, my destiny, what I feel like I'm really here to do. And I'm not playing it small, because that does not serve these animals. It does not serve these animals for me to sit in my house behind these four walls, you know, piddling around, crying, and, you know, watching slaughterhouse videos and getting on my computer and putting everybody else down that's doing something. You know, I need to get out there, be bold, be brave, make mistakes, get out there and do it anyway. These animals' lives, our future generations, your kids depend on it. You know, we've got to. We can't play this thing small. Every one of us has a voice, and we have to find the mediums, the ways. Like when I got that call this morning to do this radio show, I didn't go, well, let me think about it, I'll have to get back with you. I mean, I'm going, heck yeah, you know, a radio show where, you know, where they're reaching farmers. I mean, golly, it's the day before Thanksgiving and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not sitting around going, well, you know, it's the day before Thanksgiving, you think you could call me a couple of weeks later? Hell no, man. It's like, yes, you got to say yes to these things. We got to say yes. And we've got, just like when we went to Austin a couple of days ago, we just got, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday?
I can't even remember.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't want to go. I didn't really want to do that gig, you know, because it's environmental outreach, you know, and they were just like, oh, you know, about the water, you know, clean up the water. And I'm like, clean up animal ag, but we went, you know, and you went with me and you documented it. And it was, you know, we were able to have a strong, powerful voice in that reach out or whatever it was. What do you call that thing?
Speak out? Speak
out. Yeah, reach out. We were able to have a voice there. We were able to meet one of the guys that we're working with, Star Love Ranch, you know, the ranch that we're working with transitioning. So, wow, you know, we can't be afraid.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the things that I've seen in my journey, and this is a journey I've been committed to long before I got involved with veganism and vegan activism, but since being involved in vegan activism, I've really seen this play out in my life, which is the journey of becoming better as a person. If I'm gonna change the world, and if I'm gonna save animals, I have to grow, I have to transform. I always have to be better and better and better and better. I always have to evaluate my life, how I'm doing things, who I'm being, and I have to seek how I'm gonna improve. And I've seen that play out in very tangible ways. One of the first shifts that I've made in my mindset is that I acknowledged that I was a leader.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it, I'm a leader, done.
Yeah.
And I had to do that because after I acknowledged myself as a leader and I saw, like you said, the greatness within me, that's when I was really able to start speaking out. That's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and that's it.
Regardless of what anybody else says. What I had to realize, because people will try to shoot you down. There's people that will tell you you're not great. There's people that'll tell you you're a scammer. There's people that'll tell you that, you know, you exploit your animals. There's people that will tell you things, but just because they say it doesn't mean it's true. You know? I mean, people gonna say all kind of crap, but it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
What's true is what's resonating within my soul. And when I started to see what I'm really here to do, and I realized that greatness, it's not that I think I'm great. I don't think I'm great. I don't think I'm all that. But whatever's in me, whatever is motivating me to work for these animals' liberation, that's great. Whatever is inside of me, pushing me, getting me out of bed in the morning, getting me to sleep at night, causing me to work 7 days a week, whatever that is fucking great, okay? I'm just gonna say it just like it is. That shit's great. Me personally, this girl, Renee, I'm not all that. You know, I make a lot of mistakes. I err, you know, but whatever is driving me is phenomenal, and I'm sticking with that vision, with that voice, and I want to hang out with people like you that understand and are calling on that too.
Thank you so much for watching this video. That was it. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy this clip, definitely check out the Two Rowdy Vegans podcast, where we talk about topics like this, but also many, many other important topics. We've had incredible guests, and those conversations have been so thought-provoking and eye-opening for me, so definitely check that out. I'll link that all in the description. If there's anything else you want me to make a video about, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make a video about it. If you like this video, click like. If you enjoyed my content, subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. In any case, see you next time, and peace.